Good afternoon everyone, my name is Hecthor Doomhammer and welcome to this week's stream of Rise of the Reds. My apologies for the lack of sound in that little intro section. I had to change my headset and forgot to do some things in LDS regarding that. But anyway, thanks for joining us today, and joining us today as my co-host, co-commentator is the mod leader, the Hunter.
Hello folks!
And at the request of Dutchygamer, I literally just made a new command called fishing, and Doomybot just posted what it's all about. You may have seen it. Because we do not appreciate viewers fishing for information about any of the mods that Hecthor Doomhammer streams. If you want to go fishing, grab a rod and find the nearest pond.
We should also probably mention that it's completely fine if you have a question of something that's happening on screen, however.
That is correct, but about anything regarding the future and future possibilities, no.
Of course.
Right, so I think that we're gonna start off with
A 1 versus 1 between MedX and Dutchy.
I'll go on Final Crusade.
Mm-hmm.
And let me set myself as observer.
It might be important, yes.
Might be useful. I see everyone is green. Let us start mashing punctuation. And
there we go.
Loading. And Stubborn Pony, this intro was made like early March or something, before I knew much about video editing, and I just did something just to have something done, so it stays in. Couple of oil derricks on this map, couple of bridges, and already I see Kna saying like, oh shit, this is not gonna end well, because of course, while Dutchy is playing as his favorite China, MedX is playing as ECA.
Well, he is right about the ECA having an advantage on this particular map, because there's only 3 areas of entry towards his piece of land.
Yes, who monitors the chat today? That is SoraZ and Vasily, who I decided to make a mod a couple of days ago. And the Hunter is still here, and I'm still here, so there's enough moderators for the chat, but I will be doing most of it myself. Seraphinexx is here as well, I see. So we've got moderators here. And we will kick you in the nuts if you break any of the rules. And trust me, I can kick hard.
And that is if one of the bots doesn't get beat us to the point already.
Yeah. Hey Spayard, and by the way, thank you for the follow earlier today. I saw your name pop up in the new follower list.
Your headset does actually pick up quite a lot of sounds that I would normally not be able to hear, by the way.
That is not my headset, that is just my microphone.
Did you change some settings?
No, it's just that I changed the headset, just for my headphones.
Okay.
What you're probably referring to was me actually stirring my coffee.
Yes, exactly. Or did you reposition your microphone? That could also be a case.
It is a super sensitive microphone.
No.
So pretty much the slightest of noise you will pick up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
MedX has secured the bottom 2 oil derricks, it seems.
Yeah, that she's going for the bottom one on his position, and already going for the 2 on his position in the north. MedX hasn't done that yet for himself. Although he is going for the supplies over here. Hey, I actually call them supplies for a change rather than resources.
Well, both kind of work because they are resources, so...
Yeah, but the official name in-game in the mod is supplies, so yeah.
Of course, yes.
Chris Warlock is asking, may we ask Rise of the Reds questions related queries to Doomy on Facebook? Hi, by the way. I'm just going to refer you to the SWR forums regarding any of the questions of Rise of the Reds. But of course, if you are fishing for information,
you will be met with a similar response.
Yeah. Then we'll just say, like, if you want to go fishing, go grab a rod and find the nearest pond. The question of Blades of Doom, and I think that this is something that we can answer. Will the 1.85 change the AI so that it starts with money, with the money it's supposed to start with?
Not entirely certain what you mean, but the AI will it currently does and will always use like money cheats to actually be able to get the money it needs to build the units for its attack teams. Because if it doesn't actually have that, it would just be utterly dumb, basically.
Yeah.
It's just that the AI in general is pretty limited into what it can and cannot do.
I see. Well, speaking of what it can do, I see that a mortar pit over here is already bombarding the opposite side of the bridge.
Dutchy really has to make a move quick, because if MedX is allowed to bunker in on all of those bridges, then there's very little he will be able to do.
Yeah, I'm seeing already a couple of gun turrets and another mortar pit in the central area, and of course there's also a sensor array, so we've got some spaghetti making going on. He already started to set up some defenses on the southern bridges. And I already see something stealth that...
that's Frank Jaeger, which is moving in.
Already? Wow, he's going fast.
I'm not sure what Jaeger is going to do, but he might want to be careful with that supply field, because, you know, there's mines there everywhere, although of course he cannot actually see that. And it looks like he might be going for the supply center, which will bring him a painful death.
Yep.
Oh, you survived. Just barely survived the mines there. Got real lucky there.
There you go. Hello, let's store. Oh. Is he he's still alive, but he did steal the cash indeed. And he was actually clever enough to evade the speaker tower. Although, from what I can see, it hasn't been upgraded yet with the... or does that happen automatically?
He says, I have mines surrounding the stock. Yes, that's right. But if he survives the 2 initial mines, then yeah.
Counter Solaris and Boblet run on the nuke to stall.
And now he's sending in a troop crawler, which will probably end that little resolve. But in the meantime, MedX managed to steal all of his money.
Yeah, he's got like 600 something left at the moment, Dutchy Killer, and MedX is sitting at like 7,000 at the moment. So
yeah, but that was a successful raid, because Jaeger managed to use that ability 3 times, which basically...
3 times? Oh my
goodness. So the first 2 were 2k, and then the other one wasn't fully 2k, but it was 1,600 something. So he stole 5,600 something worth of cash.
All the money.
All the money, yes.
All the exclamation mark money. I would really like to see the a 10 strike during the stream. Oh, Fortis Ulater. Sowieso. But Fortis Ulater, I've got a command for that too. It's actually part of the rules. No backseating. You can ask for anything you want, but if it doesn't happen, don't bitch about it. And already we've got a howitzer position up somewhere, yeah, over here, and there's another one going up over here. So MedX is really starting to fortify his position here, and it's going to...
Yeah, Dutchy waited too long. You should have been, you know, right in his face for a lot quicker. But
yeah, he should have used blob through right away.
Well, I wouldn't call that blob. He just be more aggressive, because Dutchy is generally just kind of prefers the steamroller approach, where he just builds up a big force and, you know, then attacks. But yeah, but you can't afford to do that with an ECA player, because, you know, when you wait for him to bunker in, and it's pretty well, yeah, well, you end up with this particular situation where you feel pretty powerless.
Okay, but looking at it, oh, now I'm seeing a Sky Shield battery being built, another one over there. But I did see that he's got 3 airfields already, so he's gonna go heavy on the Air Force at the moment, I guess.
Well, it's probably the only thing that he can effectively do at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. If he manages to take out that Solaris solar reactor, then, you know, most of the defenses will be offline, and then you can.
No way. Look at what's all over there. There's no way he's getting across that at this point.
And thank you, at Sato82 for the follow. I really appreciate it. Golden oil derrick here is already destroyed. Got some repair going on over here. What repairs this actually? Is it just...
That's the spear. You're referring to the vehicles from Dutchy?
Yeah.
That's the propaganda that does that.
Okay. It doesn't have the speaker upgrade yet. I thought it would require the speaker upgrade, but he doesn't have it yet.
No, but the speaker upgrade just makes it repair them faster.
Ah, yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure what Dutchy could do at this point. Like he's waited too long because now there's turrets and guard towers and mortar pits, and ample amounts to basically oppose anything that he could throw at him at this point. Also, although to be fair, the southern approach is probably less defended than the northern approach.
Especially for air stuff, there's absolutely no anti-air over here. So if he could just move south and then east. Well, I wouldn't say no air stuff because you can't be certain what is actually in that fortification. If there's Falcons in there with Star Trek missiles, it is very anti-air. The fortifications? Oh,
yeah.
The fortifications, these. And he might actually go for it. He's starting to bomb the defensive position over here, trying to break through.
Yeah. But he should immediately take advantage of that because now MedX is going to start building anti-air defenses in that area, and if he's just gonna, wait for him to build more defenses there, then he's gonna lose that initiative that he now created for himself because now you can see he's immediately building a sky shield.
Yep. And Nugget Emerald was asking me how my Overlord was doing. And it was a really awesome playthrough. It was a really awesome game, and I'm looking forward to doing Overlord 2, but I'm gonna wait on it for a little bit. Don't want to oversaturate my channels with
and a Wotan.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna lose all those makes.
Yep. Couldn't make it through. He needs a breakthrough strategy. Yeah, he needs a breakthrough support. That could actually just help out. Just have Overlords and...
Yeah, but I'm not sure what he picked. Doesn't look like... I'm not sure what he picked at the start. But yeah, the point being, MedX stole all of his cash early on. And he's doing pretty well economically. He has howitzer positions. He has all the little air raid that he does. That was neat. But if you don't have anything to follow it up with, then you might as well not do it.
Yeah. Yeah, Dutchy is really struggling for cash right now, sitting at 2,000 only, while MedX, of course, with a little advantage of stealing cash. He's sitting at 3,000 as well, but he's spending a lot on the defenses at the moment. You can just see him bunkering more and more. A lot of sky shield batteries over here. Yeah, not even that spy plane is going to do much. And by the way, if it may look like I've zoomed out a lot more,
and we got to, and actually we have two pandas now sieging the positions from the river.
Yep, spotted. Where's the nuclear plant? The breeder reactor you probably mean, right here.
So yeah, it's in the top left corner, so to say.
But yeah, so apparently not even air is gonna make Dutchy break through here, so he needs something different. He needs something stronger.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure at this point if there's really anything he can do.
Yeah.
Because of the situation that he, got himself into.
Those MiGs and those hulls aren't gonna do it. Maybe like a propaganda airship as like distraction fire. Like meat shield, and then trying to sneak some hunts or some MiGs in. That could do something, but of course that is still not a guarantee. Oils.
Well, I see Wotan arrays all over the base as well, so.
Yeah, well, he's going for the oils right now, Ulater, as you can see. And,
and MedX is deploying tear gas.
Yeah. They went for that, so that's a rank 3 already, right?
What is a rank 3?
The tear gas.
Tear gas is a rank 1 power, actually.
Really? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, learned something new today.
Doesn't actually kill anything, so that's why it's actually, reasonable to have it at such an early tier of the game. Oh, meanwhile, the Disruptor team managed to catch one of the Pandas off guard there.
Yep. You see the minigun team over here.
Yeah, although it's just a minigunner left, the team has been killed. And now the minigunner himself has been killed as well.
Yep. Well,
Meanwhile, the volunteers are making a charge, but they're going to have to be real quick about that because there's going to be a guard tower up in a couple of seconds. And I see a Warhound that's obviously going to blow a lot of them up.
Yeah, because that mortar is really effective against infantry, right?
Yeah, it has a lot of splash damage.
Yep. Another volunteer squad moving in from the south.
And MedX seems to be using the canister mortar rounds now as well against the infantry.
Oh boy, that's gonna be even more painful.
For the infantry, yes. For vehicles, not so much. Now he's trying to take out the other oil derrick.
Uh-huh. Oh, nice. You can actually see the grenades, the mortars explode in the air.
Yeah, and then they will scatter all kinds of shrapnel below the area directly below them.
Yeah, and is that tear gas as well?
That is tear gas, yes,
Yeah,
because the tear gas unlock also enables mortar pits to fire tear gas rounds.
Nice.
Which will reduce the range and damage of vehicles and other units affected by it. Which is really annoying for artillery, as you can imagine.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Well, Dutchy may actually go with the approach that I suggested, with the airship. As maybe distraction, like the meat shield. Yeah, he's got
that's one.
He's got the cluster as well. He's got the.
Also, Frank Jaeger seems to be moving in from the same position as last time on all their stealth attacks and all around right now. So I'm not sure if that's going to work this time around.
But a gun turret is being popped up here. Jaeger now at the pier. But yeah, there's a lot of stealth detection. And does he have a secondary eco? Yeah, he's making those. Listening outposts, and he's got a couple of them already stashed with the hackers, as you can see right here. So he's got a secondary eco up and running. He's also starting to plop down some of those telecom towers. It's gonna get shot to pieces before it did anything. Yeah, nice little combination here, using the what should we call it, spy plane as distraction, and then coming in with Hellfire mix to make a bombing run on the Sky Shield batteries here. Taking out one of them, the other one barely survived. Zoom in on the center bridge, please. Like so? Oh, that's an attack now. Well, seems that she went for the breakthrough strategy.
Yeah, I'm seeing overlords, or at least one overlord so far.
Yeah, this map is choke point heaven. Kind of not a good thing for against an ECA player.
Yeah, if it was another faction, it would probably be better.
I think I see an engineer. Yeah, he's probably gonna try and recapture and repair that oil derrick down here. Maybe even try and sneak. No, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work. Spam more overlords.
Spawn more overlords. That's what the SoraZ said.
I know,
It's
but
obviously.
I said spam.
Yeah, well, both work. Although that's obviously a reference to the StarCraft game, RTS.
Yep. So, seems that MedX doesn't have all of the upgrades yet. I'm looking at the Sky Shield battery, he doesn't have that upgrade yet. Mortars have been fully upgraded. Gun turrets, he does have that upgraded as well. Rank 1 total spam on this map is GG. Yeah. If MedX would of course allow that to happen.
Well, it's not really a matter of allowing, to be honest, because as ECA you don't really have the offensive capabilities of going toe to toe with Russian units.
True, true. But that she does keep on trying with his air forces. I'm seeing a nice squadron of MiGs over here in the north.
Yeah, but the amount of sky shields on MedX's base is more than adequate to deal with that.
Yeah, he's probably gonna try and do another distraction with the spy plane. That really would not surprise me. He's just, you know,
well, there's another one coming right now.
Shields. Yeah.
Though he should, I'm not sure. He should have done that earlier, actually. No, I'm not sure if the MiGs are going to move out now because now at this point it's too late.
Yeah.
Like if you want to do that, the moment the spy plane would be crossing the river, your MiGs would have to be like right behind it.
Yeah. That's actually a good point that Admiral Pip makes. If Dutchy would go for Pyro Lords with those Bunker Lords with Pyros, whew.
Yeah, that's a nice combo. I won't deny that, but you know, in our build we obviously have Shenlongs, which are probably better than those.
True. I see a Panther being shot by the disruption team and some
Inferno cannons.
Yeah, sorry. I was kind of in a hurry, so my brain is a bit scattered at the moment. The brothers could take out the Topals. Yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah, but then you have to get to rank 3 first, and if the Russian player is just gonna sit on his thumb, then there's gonna be no commandos.
Nope. Nope.
Not to mention there's not just commandos, there's also silos.
Yeah, those silos.
So obviously notably tougher to kill
Uh-huh.
than the Topol, obviously.
Yeah. Hey Evan, how you doing? And I really wonder what kind of protocol that MedX is going to go for today. I mean, last time he used the Manticore, of course, which was really awesome because we hadn't seen that thing in a while. But I think in this case it would be a wise decision to actually go for the Pandora. Just saying. I mean,
Well, the Venom would be too, because you would be able to get the jump jets across very easily. Okay, we see a couple of Overlords moving in.
Yeah.
Although
they are Bunker Lords, yeah, they are Bunker Lords apparently.
Yeah, they are indeed Bunker Lords, but there's plenty of artillery to greet them.
Yeah. So yeah, how are you gonna deal with that, Dutchy? But it would totally beat Pandora. Yeah, I don't think there's any anti-air defense for Dutchy here. So yeah, Venom would just be excellent here. I mean, the only thing that can attack air that I can see right now is the propaganda airship, and there's only one. Maybe the MiGs. Some of them, if they're not all.
Well, also the tank hunters that are in all the bunkers, of course.
Yeah, yeah. Given that there are tank hunters in the bunkers.
Well, there are tank hunters in the bunkers because I've actually seen them enter them. So.
Okay, well I missed that.
On the Overlords, that is.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Money check. Let's do that. Manticore. 501. MedX is floating at like 17k. Yeah. And Dutchy is struggling just below 1,000.
Yeah, although Dutchy is spending a lot more than MedX is.
Yeah.
Wow, that spy plane didn't. The spy plane lasted like 5 seconds tops.
Not even. Yeah. But I think that if yeah, there we go. I was just about to say, if MedX starts to make a deployment zone and goes air, then Dutchy is over. It's over for Dutchy. If he comes in with Harriers and Tigers, then yeah, I don't think it's gonna end.
Well, even if he brings the Tiger, he would have ample amount of time to support or to create counters to them. Still, but yeah.
Yeah, people in the chat are saying nuke silo, nuke silo.
A nuke silo would obviously help because you could blow a huge chunk out of all the defenses there.
Yep. But he's still trying to break through here.
Yeah, and he's gonna lose all the MiGs in the process.
Yeah, that's just sad.
That anti-air network is, like I said, more than adequate to dealing with anything you could throw at it at this point.
Yep.
Especially because Sky Shields are actually much better anti-air emplacements than the ones of most other factions.
Although they're still not upgraded.
Yes, they are actually.
He is building a nuke silo. Yes, indeed he is. Spotted. Yeah, at this point, as Knas is saying, Dutchy is just sending his opponent into rank 5. Nuke silo has been spotted. Mortars are still firing. Now the yeah, just make another howitzer position. Why not? Fire all the inferno cannons over here. I do hope to see that big gaping crater from the nuke missile as well. I'm actually looking at the very top of the beam for the solar reactor. Looks kind of funny. But yeah, a lot of overlords, and you know, I would just chance it. Hey CCCP, how you doing? I would just chance it. I would just try and break through here. Maybe like
no, they're all gonna get clogged up on the bridge, and then you know he's gonna focus all the artillery, you know, on those overlords, and they're all just gonna end up getting destroyed one by one. We're guessing that Dutchy is waiting for his nuke, and then he's just gonna blow a huge hole in that defense and just roll in there.
Well, speak of commanders, I think we've got a commander drop here in the north near the internet center. And hello, Death Kitty, how you doing?
Although the what are they called? Stealth detection was more than adequate for detecting them. Not to mention that there is mines everywhere, and the Han gunship was guarding that particular area.
So that was pretty much a waste.
Yes.
But I think there's like pretty much stealth detection all around this side of the map. So really.
Yeah, that she probably is paranoid as all hell, and he doesn't want to have Jaeger stealing all his money again. 3 Shenlongs seem to be moving in the south. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I see them. He's gonna try it.
Shenlongs basically being kind of like battling rams, so to say.
Battering rams, yeah, absolutely. I think he's going for the oil though.
The first one is going to be going down in a second.
Yeah, already going down.
The others will, however. He should probably stop and start attacking things right now.
Yeah, I think he's trying to do that, as I also see the Solaris relay over here, which obviously has a shorter countdown than the nuclear missile. So that's gonna hurt even more. That's just gonna hurt even more. And oh, propaganda airship is down.
Yeah, there were 2 Wotan arrays focusing on that thing.
Yeah.
He did manage to take out both the oils, though.
Yes, but he did lose all 3 Shenlongs in the process, and the propaganda airship, of course.
Yeah, that was probably not worth it. He should probably have focused on the gun turrets first, because they, you know, with the gun turrets removed, there would only be a single guard tower left attacking the Shenlongs, which would make them give them a much higher chance to actually survive.
Yeah. Right about
that. But it looks fist. MedX has also built a solar burst.
Yeah, he did.
Where yet?
It's next to his
oh yeah, I see
supplies.
Yeah, I see it now.
And I already saw that. It's like just 20 seconds in front of the nuclear missile strike. Another propaganda airship in the air right now. That's 2. And there is indeed at least 1 pyro in one of those overlords. And I think he's just trying to move it down south again. Because there is indeed a lot of mortar and anti-tank stuff. I'm seeing a couple of claymores as well now. That have just opened fire. Painful. Be safe. F this. This map is bad. Yeah, sorry.
For this particular situation, it is indeed.
Yeah. And he's just done.
And the game mismatched
was just
well.
like, nope. Rage. Sorry.
Maybe they're up for a rematch on a different map.
Yes. This was... I take blame for this. I take blame for this, folks. Right, let me host another game on a different map. I think that Forgotten Forest, although we've played on that map multiple times, is a lot more open.
You see. Yeah. Most definitely. You might want to select a larger map at first so that people can join.
Agreed. Question for you, the hunter, from Death Kitty. Will the water array be keeping its spread beam?
Yeah. I don't see any particular reason why it should be removed.
XAttus is in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dutchy might be taking a break for at least one game or more, from what I understood, and XAttus wanted to play, so
very well.
Whoever else joins the game
will join the game. No, we're not going to go on Battle for Baghdad, Hunter Killer. We're going to go on the Forgotten Forest. So yeah, any of the testers, available players? Banisher, I don't think that's going to be much. Oh, SoraZ is going to go.
Apparently, yeah. Okay, fine by me.
And I said we're going to go on Forgotten Forest, so we're going to go on Forgotten Forest.
Yep. Yeah, regarding the spread beam mode, by the way, I've actually modified the Wotan array so that actually the dish realigns itself, so that it actually looks like it's focusing the arrays or not, when it's actually switching between those modes.
And Banisher just left, or SoraZ just left.
It's probably dropped from the game.
Could be.
Wouldn't be the first time.
It's possible for a GLA mirror match. Well, I don't know if Ulater wants to play, but
SoraZ is back in.
SoraZ is back in. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, SoraZ had some serious issues with SWR-Net last week.
Yeah, well, last week we also had the. You might want to set yourself to observer, by the way.
Yeah, good idea. So if XAttus accepts, then we can do this.
Yes, indeed.
Unless XAttus, of course, is a ghost. No, he's not. Come on, punctuate. XAttus. XAttus didn't read the chat.
Mizo, the stockpiles or oh, they don't buff vehicles anymore because it just didn't turn out to work all that well, so we actually just made it for defenses instead.
Stockpiles and munition trucks. Stockpiles?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen stockpiles.
It's actually a fortification upgrade that turns them into an ammunition dump, so to say.
Okay. But that removes the whole fortification point of the thing, right? As in you can't put infantry inside of it.
You can no longer put infantry inside it when you upgrade to one of those, right?
Gotcha. Okay, we'll just rehost this.
Mm-hmm. Set yourself to observer.
Will do, Comrade. And let's just play on an 8-player map. With only 2 players. No. Forgotten Forest. SoraZ. Hey Maelstrom, how you doing, man? SoraZ. SoraZ. He's typing something. Probably Ghost. Yeah, he dropped out. Right? He's back.
And he's back in.
Okay. SoraZ. SoraZ. There we go. Fishing means that you're trying to get information about future stuff out of us.
AKA fishing for information.
Indeed.
Right.
We don't
Get a game.
and that is something we don't appreciate at all. What did you miss? You missed a match between Dutchygamer and MedX that turned out to be just a slugfest of massive defenses for MedX, and Dutchy just deciding to
Rage quit
because there was no point in continuing.
We did always say in the development team, however, that the ECA phase are probably going to be the best faction to make your opponent rage quit the game.
Yeah. Well, let's see what XAttus is going to do as GLA. I'm already seeing a couple of workers being pooped out here. So gone for some stuff here and there. Already has a supply stash tunnel over here, making the vehicle maintenance tunnel all the way at the back. And a supply stash tunnel over here for the supplies. True? Ah.
Not sure.
Is the new release going to be published on World Database, since it's a big fan base that has risen greatly? Of course it's gonna be, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a mood question, really. I mean, we've always released them on multi-B. Not sure why we should do different this time around.
Yeah. So let's go for the supplies over here as well, so pretty much equally gathered. I see an excavator over here. Oh, but there's a technical. Probably with a worker.
I'm not sure if there's something in set technical, because if
Maybe
there's nothing in set technical, there's nothing going to happen.
He has a worker there.
He has a worker there, yes. And two rebels apparently, but yeah, they're not going to get near that guard tower.
Nope, not anymore. Not anymore. Technical gone. Worker is building a tunnel over here.
Mm-hmm.
Villain, the general where there's no winner, just one person has to quit out.
Yeah, because the general where which Evan is referring to is actually, you know, the defense general from the ECA, which actually has even better defensive capabilities than the ECA does in this particular build. For instance, the gun turret is one of his unique structures.
Okay. And
there's going to be a whole bunch of others. But in the meantime, it seems like the guard tower has been destroyed, but SoraZ just managed to capture that oil derrick, getting that sweet 1k bonus at the start.
Yep. Although he did lose his excavator there, of course, but the Scorpion tanks and the technical that I had to see earlier in the base of XAttus managed to take care of all of the stuff over here. Of course,
yeah, because there was there was already a tunnel built in the back there, which obviously took care of that. But yeah, by the looks of it, XAttus has this game in his pocket at this point, because he has all of the map control that he needs to do his thing.
Yeah, already has the oil on the south as well. He's got the oil in the north now under his control soon.
Shock Trooper 117. The game does indeed have a 30 FPS limit.
Yes, and I have a 50 plus FPS because I stream at 60 FPS, and thanks to gentles that I use, I don't know if it actually works, but it does say that it's possible, so I'll just take it and be like, yeah, okay. But I see Evan already saying that there is no FPS limit, so maybe that is exactly what I wanted. Okay, so I see a douchebag nest down here in the south, near the oil derrick. Also some more stuff over here. Wide open map is GG.
Evan is entirely right, however. It could be that Gentles does something like that, which I don't know, but the game by default is capped at 30 FPS because everything in the game is calculated by the frames it runs at.
Yeah. Also, is already going for a research facility, so he's going heavy on technology, whereas...
This is just sad. Hey, look at that, there's 3 technicals gangbanging up a poor warhound over there. Though at the same time, the warhound itself is repairing itself probably just as fast as the technicals do damage to it, so it's actually quite interesting to see. You know, the warhound obviously has a minimum range in which it can or cannot attack, and now the technicals decide to drive off.
Yep. Hey DNC Master, how you doing? I played at 600 FPS once. Jeez. Overlord Kane, hello. Lieutenant Algoyen, Shocks Trooper.
Overlord Kane is indeed correct. Generals is hard-coded to run at 30 FPS. Because, like I said, a lot of things in the game are calculated by the frames it runs at. Because, you know, 30 frames equals 1 second, and everything like rate of fire, how fast something is done, building, etc., is all calculated by the amount of frames the game runs at.
So I think that yeah, it seems that I do see a black market. So that is tier 1. And there's the first bomb truck, maybe even the second, I don't know, but that's the first one I see.
Now there's going to be bomb trucks when XAttus be playing, of course, there's no question about that.
There we go.
Eminem, the AI will indeed be optimized and tweaked for the new release.
And that is being
okay,
done as we speak, right?
Okay, I see. Yeah, I see 2 bomb trucks disguised as warhounds moving in right now. Although both have been taken care. Yeah, both have been taken care by the gun turrets. XAttus obviously played on the fact that that he probably wouldn't notice, but he did.
Yeah, probably saying forget it. And for a moment I thought he meant forget this game. I'm not playing this anymore. Like 2 race quits in one go. No, thank you. No, that's not fun.
Meanwhile, XAttus just took down a radar helicopter from the field command.
Yep.
And here come the demo trucks.
Demo trucks, yep. Goes to the gun turret.
Which has now been taken out.
No, yeah, okay, it's been taken out, but he's immediately building a new one.
Yeah, although that's not going to be there in time. Because there's Scorpion tanks rolling in.
Yep. Scorpion tanks, indeed.
Although if he's going to ignore the excavator building that new gun turret, then it is going to be gone soon enough.
Maybe. Oh. And of course the Chia is there to help as well, as there's no anti-air at the moment in that group.
Well, even if there was, you know, you need a lot of quad cannons to bring down the cheetah.
Carbine XD is asking a question for the Hunter. Does the bomb truck have new models? And already I'm seeing
maybe.
And Dutchygamer say... Well, Dutchygamer pretty much answered it. There are more variants in looks of
Yeah. There are 2 new variants for the model.
I think they've already been revealed, right?
No, they have not.
They have not, okay. Well, I see the chemical lab, so both players are at tier 2.
Mm-hmm.
SoraZ in the meantime starting to build his tier 2 economy.
Now he kind of has to, because he has no other money sources other than his primaries, which are starting to run out.
Yeah, SoraZ or XAttus is currently sitting at 3,900, while SoraZ...
Yeah, and controls both the oil derricks as well.
Yeah. Question about the AI: is it possible to make the not to use the maximum range of its artillery all the time? As in limit, I think what he means is limit the AI's range of the artillery.
No, because they use the exact same ranges as people would, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got bomb trucks moving in from the north.
Spotted, spotted, spotted.
There's 2 more coming in. I believe those excavators are also bomb trucks. Yes, they are.
Yeah. Here they go. Oh,
Blowing up a reactor!
Ow! Top left, spotted.
And that's all the defenses down. What did I ever do to you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you see that little bug that leopards still have.
And Stubborn Pony, about that question, I suggest you go to the forums and PM the hunter about that. I don't want to discuss that here. If you don't mind. What is this alarm going on?
I was just mentioning that it's a little bug that the leopard currently has. I have already fixed that in the new internal that should be coming out eventually.
Okay. Another bomb truck moving in. It picked up some salvage, and I think that just turned into money. Take it. Oh, doing some serious damage to the thing over here.
Yeah, and XAttus, like I said, XAttus has this game in his pocket right now.
Yeah. Especially with what's going on right here.
Yeah, he has a sneak attack tunnel in his base.
Well, not actually in his...
Well, I would consider that in his base. Considering that there used to be a gun turret which stands.
Yeah. Really happy. Well, money checked, 7,000. Oh wow, that's a lot of drop for XAttus all of a sudden. SoraZ, 4,300 at the moment. But there's a Jeopard. Gonna take out some of the infantry over here, but...
yeah, but not all.
Nope. Nowhere not near. Not all.
And the region command is apparently empty.
Hey, didn't garrison it. That's...
Nope.
Not good. But it's gone now. More bomb trucks, I guess.
Yeah, whatever. He was trying to build a deployment zone, but the bomb truck said nope.
Yep. Yeah, this game is over for SoraZ.
Yeah. He was already at a huge disadvantage when the moment when XAttus, you know, took his oil from him in the north.
Oh, that was some tier 1 salvage, tier 2 salvage that I saw. And SoraZ has given up.
Yep.
You have been defeated.
Green in the bottom right. And with that, folks, we've been streaming for a little under an hour, but I'm going to take a quick break. So go grab a drink, go grab a snack, go to the toilet, do whatever. I'll be right back.
Welcome back.
And I'm back. Thanks for waiting.
So I've been informed that Banisher and Seraphinexx want to play the next round.
Then they shall. Then they shall. But I see trench dog.
Yeah.
So, sorry, trench dog. Oops.
There we go.
Yeah, the UC master that is a little bit TMI. No, not that map. Scorched Earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna be, well, a clusterfuck.
Russia versus USA. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's. Nope. Seems that.
Baron, and he's immediately pops back in.
Wait, what? It said entering sandbox mode. What's that?
That's when you play without an AI. I have no idea why it should do that in this particular case, though.
No idea. What? Banisher thus far not loading?
No,
Nope.
he doesn't. Oh, he does.
Oh, nice.
Sneaky load.
Yeah. Sneaky last seconds. This map is familiar. Is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, the old R&D compound was just way too large, and
yeah,
has been
there been several maps where you couldn't even place the damn thing. It was bigger than the U.S. airfield, which obviously says quite a lot.
Yeah. Okay, see you later, Sharks Trooper. Thanks for joining, and good luck on your exam. That. Yes, that map. This is one of the maps where Knash can't build his his mandatory 50 war factories. Just remembered how I failed on it during one of the first streams when I played it for the first time.
Yeah. I still remember that game, and Bruce basically ended it by saying GG time. As he basically dropped every single airstrike he has in one go.
Yeah. That was painful. Yes, that was this map. I remember it too.
Yeah.
Because
I like, personally, I really like maps like this which are really small, because, you know, it's straight into the action from the beginning till the very end.
yeah, I see that Seraphinexx is trying to have some control here in the north already. He's got a barracks up there and already garrisoned this little silo thingy.
And the CCP scout units can actually not crush infantry units for balance reasons.
Yeah, because of course the USA has a scout drone in the air, which obviously can't crush.
No, because you know, if scout vehicles could actually crush infantry units, then you know, it would be very hazardous in games where you play against the GLA. Because and also in regular games, because then you could sort of like camp your scout units in front of the barracks and constantly run over the infantry as they were coming out of the barracks. Okay, Banisher is going for the north, securing that oil derrick by garrisoning his troops in that particular building.
Yeah, but there is a barracks like literally right over there, so
yeah, although he has 2 Schmel troopers in that little garrison, so...
okay, yeah, that's gonna go. Yes, we have a forum for that DNC master. Dutchygamer, I think you're authorized for...
I can do that real quick.
Yeah,
no,
okay, you did
no
that.
problem. Here's the link to the forum. And there is a sub-forum for Rise of the Reds and even Doomhammer's streaming service.
Yes, indeed, I do. Hey Fracture, how you doing? So SoraZ already has a airfield up and running, seeing a couple of Humvees. And he's starting to build...
Meanwhile, there was a small skirmish between Banishers and Seraphinexx's troops there.
In the north,
although,
probably?
Yeah. Although he's selling the Balex now, and Balex? What the hell is a Balex? He sold the barracks, and now
he's selling Balex. He's selling Balex. Can I have order, please? Can I have order, please?
He sold the barracks, and now he can get that oil derrick. Meanwhile, there's 2 Humvees moving in
the south, although they're going for Mishka first.
Both armed with tow missile launchers.
The technical isn't really the scout unit for the GLA. That's the
No,
listening
the
outpost.
observation van is the scout.
Observation van. Yeah, sorry. Listening outpost.
Yeah,
is
the listening. Yes.
Cool.
Meanwhile, the Humvees with the tow missiles are being a real pain in the butt there.
Yeah, but the Kodiak, the Tunguska.
No, it was actually the Buratino causing most of the hurt. Yeah, from what I saw.
Now Banisher going for the industrial plant over there.
Oh, a Viper actually took out the infantry in the north before he managed to capture that oil derrick.
Nice. So with that, Seraphinexx might actually have a chance on the oil derrick after all. He does have the oil derrick in the south though, Seraphinexx, so he's got a little bit of extra cash. Speaking of, let's do a quick money check. Seraphinexx sitting at 2,500 at the moment. Banisher sitting at 45 or 5,400, but no power and not spending. Oh, he just spent something. Voice yourself. Stereotypical Asian jokes are incoming. No, that's not stereotypical Asian jokes, but just funny.
I see two Humvees accompanied by three Crusader tanks now moving in.
Sorry, I had to type something in the IRC here. Yeah, spotted.
Yeah, although the Russian counterattack has obviously managed to scare them off. And Seraphinexx is now securing the northern oil derrick.
There you go, he's got that. Of course the Viper is still there to guard it. All the supplies for Banisher are running out. As well as the sun supplies here for Seraphinexx, of course.
Hein now challenging the Viper. Mr. Hein will probably win.
Yep, he did.
And Hein is now attacking the oil derrick.
Yeah, if I could have it, then neither can you. But of course, that's Seraphinexx managed to get the little starting bonus for it.
Yes, indeed he did.
It's going to give him a little bit of an advantage. Another Hein coming in.
And that's the oil derrick destroyed.
Yep, a couple of Crusaders that I see. You're right, Inuyasha. The technical loaded with terrorist does make for a really good hit and run unit. I've seen.
It's not really hit and it's not really hit and run with terrorists, so it's just hit.
Right. I've seen already plenty of matches, even on stream, just like one technical coming in, loaded up with terrorists, taking out a
war factory or another significant structure.
Yeah, the supply centers, and just be done with it. Thank you, Fracture, for the follow. I really appreciate it. I think I'm seeing a couple of Comanches in the air. Yeah, Comanche. Do a terror rush. Yeah, those are terror rushes.
Oh, oh no. I do hope he's not going to send in those Comanches, because there's at least like 6 Igla troopers in that particular garrison there.
Ooh. Well, he's close to them.
Or was it? Was it in a different... No, there's Iglas in there.
It was. One down. But I think all the Iglas died though.
Yeah, that's because he set the Iglas to the lock-on mode, which actually gives them a short delay before firing, but it will ignore countermeasures. But in this particular case, it would have been better if he had the heat-seeker missiles instead.
I see.
Yeah, and now he's moving to the heights again, but the Chaparrals are going to obviously slam them out of the sky.
Well, yeah.
Well, they kill one, but this last one is going to kill all those Hinds.
Yep.
And they're all dead.
Hit the ground.
In the ground. That's a new one.
Yeah, sliding hit the ground. You gotta come up with something revolving around hit down, right?
Yeah.
It's mandatory. And Seraphinexx now trying to repair the oil derrick down here or up here in the north. In the south still nothing's going on, although Banisher might try a little base race here.
He's gonna do not really a base race. I think he's just doing a counterattack of his own.
Yep.
Oh, and here come the first 2 tomahawks.
Yep, spotted.
Meanwhile, a couple of infantry are running for the garrison, and looks like they are making it in there, which are going to be very annoying to that advancing force, but probably not enough to stop them.
No, especially with those drones firing at the garrison as well. You know, that's just extra damage.
Although, they did manage to take out the Chaparral, which was the only anti-air in that group.
Goody.
Banisher really likes his helicopters.
Yeah, I like him too.
From what I've seen in the VOD from last week.
Yeah.
All those Hinds.
Yeah. He needs to go for base exchange. Yeah, I think that if Banisher would move in with the stuff in the south, he could do some serious damage here. You know, he's got a barracks there, even some tier 2 economy. Although, what is this?
Now attacking the oil derrick. Yeah, he's now attacking the oil derrick. But indeed, as you said, there was 2 javelin teams coming in there to meet the opposition there. And considering that's all tanks, that's probably going to work out well in Seraphinexx's part.
Although that Buratino might have something different to say about it.
And out of the Buratino is the first thing that gets blown up.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, just missed that.
And there goes the BMP.
Yeah.
And then comes a Humvee and a bunch of other units. The first Paladin tanks have entered the field apparently.
And we all know how Seraphinexx loves his Paladins. We're seeing a couple of more Chaparrals up here.
Yeah, and meanwhile the Javelin teams are taking position in the back.
Yep. A couple of more Paladins as well. A couple of smoke grenades being launched here. Let's see, could he do something here in the north? Yeah, with those helicopters that Banisher has, he could just make an attack here in the north. You know? All the Chaparrals are now in the south, or a bunch of them.
True. I don't see anything else up there.
No, that's what I was looking at.
But Banisher cannot actually see that, of course.
No. But that's just kind of my approach, just chance it. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, but at the same time, you also don't want to, spoon feed someone general's points.
Yeah, that's the big negative in this case, of course. But
because, especially not with the USA, because they are the faction with the most destructive fire or general's powers available in their roster.
Yeah, they are. Just thinking, we've got, of course, the carpet bombing,
the A10 run.
A10 run. Maybe
Yeah.
you get to see that today, because someone did request, wish to see one.
Yeah, I don't really get why though. I mean, it's been seen plenty of times on other streams as well, but I guess they just like A10s.
Yeah. Or maybe he was referring to the A10 run of the GOA.
I suppose.
That could be something. See some. I see some dronage going on here, you know. Yeah, totally. It's dronage.
Meanwhile, a Javelin team is poking some tanks with a hot stick.
Yep, spotted over there. Going after the MTP recovery vehicle. Pretty much the best place to go to.
Yeah, there's this golem tank there, but although Banisher doesn't seem to notice this just yet, or he's... he's moving some shock troopers in.
Ooh.
Shock troopers are an excellent counter against basically anything.
Yeah.
Especially tanks, because the tanks tend to not have very efficient anti-infantry weapons. Making clever use of the smoke, so he should really activate the Stora on those golem tanks right now.
Yeah, if he remembers that. Death Kitty, the hunter, did not voice the
No, I did not.
VDV drop coming in, or yeah, this is VDV.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually George, aka SoraZ, in the forums who did it.
Yep.
And he did an awesome job on it though.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people were wondering if we hired the voice actor from Dr. Frax or someone very similar.
Nope.
Because he does do a very good impression of that.
Yeah. No, actually I have no clue how Dr. Frax even sounds. But,
Well, anyone who played Zero Hour at least once in his life knows.
nope, never did. And I'm not ashamed of it either. Seraphinexx tried to recapture the Ulater down here, but it got denied, and
Yeah.
it seems that Banisher is actually making a push forward now.
Yeah, he has the infantry and the tanks to do so. Although there's a lot of stuff on the opposite side ready to meet him.
Yeah, but he's moving his helicopters in as well, but there are chaparrals. And he's easily opening fire on those chaparrals, I think.
Well, Chaparrals do still have a minimum rate, so if they're all focused on that hill, then he has a killing blow on them right now.
Ah, yes, yes.
And by the looks of it, he did. And considering the amount of helicopters that are still in the air, he does have the upper hand right now.
Well, I do see a wasp hive over here.
It's about to be blown up by that hind, though.
Yeah. Where's Goliath? Good question. He doesn't have the Goliath upgrade. Doesn't he even have thermal barracks? No, he doesn't. That is a shame on you.
He doesn't really need it in this particular situation, however.
No, not this. Anyone getting grey goo? Maybe. To me, one important feature that they're not adding is, or at least not adding from the release, is spectator replays. And that really was a key feature that made me decide not to get it right away. But I do know that they're going to do it post-release, so I might get it eventually.
Or I might get it eventually as well, because I generally just avoid buying games on release these days, because, you know, a couple of weeks later or a month later they might be on sale on Steam or something like that.
Yeah. Or if I manage to win it in the competition that is currently going on the forums, then yeah, I'll have it. Was that a chaparral inside of the War Factory firing from the War Factory? Yeah, that was.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, what's this?
A carpet bomber.
Carpet bomber, rank 1. Probably just trying to do some damage over here.
Yeah, but to be fair, there's no way he's going to stop these 4 helicopters. And some of them are even heroic at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, look at how fast that command center went down from full health to half health.
Yeah. And Seraphinexx has been defeated. No freedom for this map. Communism. That was a nice, quick match.
Yes.
Lots of action. I think that this was a good decision for a map. Rise of the Browns confirmed new mod lane. Nope.
Rise of the Browns.
Nope. Let's go on an unofficial map this time. Cannot outrun our Panzer Battalion. So now we've got MedX versus Ulater. Or not.
MedX versus Ulater?
No, MedX versus Strange Dog.
That works for me.
That works for me as well. Pink and purple. Autumn Hills? No, not Autumn Hills. Dead Canyon? No, not really. Desert Quadrant.
Apparently there's a third player has entered the game.
Yeah, sorry Ulater. But no.
Next time.
Next time. Next time, Ulater. Next time. Dr. Claw. Let's rock. Right. Let's do this.
Both players are random, so that's going to be interesting what we're gonna have.
Russia
GLA versus
GLA.
Russia.
Ooh.
Pink manly Russia versus purple
GLA.
GLA. Purple Gla.
Glah!
Yes.
Not even glah, but glah! I have to say it like that because then it's funny. Oil refineries on this map, one in the northeast and in the southwest. Oil derricks in the central parts, north and west, and then a little urban area.
Lieutenant Elgin mentioned in Israel. I'm actually also kind of interested in seeing what comes out of this active aggression game, which is kind of like, well, generals basically, but it's by different.
What is it all about? I keep hearing about it.
Active aggression is basically sort of like a sequel to Act of War, which was a game released, I believe, in 2004 or 2003. I'm not entirely certain, but it was basically kind of like the alternative generals game, so to say.
Okay.
It was in a different setting, also, but it was still a modern setting, so to say. So you had the U.S. Army and all that. And Active Aggression is supposed to be sort of like an like a sequel to that, but not literally in the sense that it's spiritual
successor. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I keep hearing about it. Kind of makes me curious.
I'll show you a couple of links when the stream's over, so you can have a look in it yourself.
Yeah, I'll do that.
But yeah, that game is indeed pretty. It looks pretty interesting from what I've seen so far.
Yeah, MMOs and MOBAs aren't my thing either.
Actually, it's mainly, and I think I could probably get into them, but they require a ludicrous amount of time to learn all the things that you have to do properly in those games, and I just the amount of time that I simply don't have for that sort of thing.
And especially from what I know from experience of MOBAs, is that the communities are really bitchy. I mean, I tried to play Dota 1 back in the day, and I specified to the players that I joined, like, hey guys, I am a new player and I don't know much about this, so please teach me. But they didn't, you know, they completely ignored it, and you know, when they saw how much I sucked, they just kicked me out of the game and wouldn't let me back in. So that one game only was just like, you know what, I'm out. Fuck this. Yep. Got a toxin tractor taking care of the garrisons here.
Mm-hmm.
Already see some salvage. Okay, so it seems that Ulater is offering something GLA worthy in the next match. And he's asking if people want to see something, so in this case, kind of backseating is allowed. Comrade Crimp's going for tier 1, building up a weapons bunker over there. Got a little base crawling here in the south.
Yeah, although what Crimson really should be doing is getting the oil refinery in the north of his position, because if MedX manages to get a hold of that, then he's in a serious disadvantage. Because he already controls his own.
You dare to be a new player in MOBA, Doomy? How dare you? Yeah.
Yeah, basically. There's one particular game, however, where I was actually pleasantly surprised with the multiplayer community, and it was from Payday, which is like a multi-co-op FPS game, where you basically rob banks or museums, jewelry stores, or other types of heists.
Okay.
And I was actually pleasantly surprised at how open and friendly the community tends to be in that particular one. Obviously, there's still going to be your occasional jerks, because, well, that's just how humans work.
Yep.
But mostly, it was just pretty cool people, actually.
Awesome. Awesome. So I'm seeing a Stinger site and a douchebag nest being built here in the north, while MedX is going for the oil derrick here in the north. And he already has his oil refinery here in the south. Payday. Oh, that's Payday you're talking about. I actually
Yes,
missed
Payday
the
2.
name. Payday 2. Yeah, I see you
Yes.
play that a lot actually on Steam.
Yeah, but Payday 2 is actually my most played game on Steam. That actually due to the fact it's a fun game. It's easy to get into. It remains interesting throughout the development because they keep updating it with new things and then even free stuff, so you don't actually have to buy it for DLCs or something like that. And it's just like when you're at one of those evenings when you're just bored out of your mind and you want to do something that doesn't involve a lot of thinking. You just fire up that game and you just have fun.
Okay, so you think it's something that I could be interested in?
Well, you personally have mentioned that you don't like FPS games, so I'm not sure if it would be something for you.
Well, I'm not really into racing games, but I did stream Burnout Paradise yesterday, and I was having a crap ton of fun. So I might just have to rethink it. I might just have to give it a try, you know.
Well, I suppose you could, but
I understand that the community is really active, and a lot of people just play it online and just play it together. So maybe.
Yeah, well, what I usually find most effective is just when you play with 4 people that you know well, because you have like, well, not really classes. It's just like four different skill trees in which you can invest points, and depending on what points you have, you can perform certain tasks better than your teammates might.
Okay. Well, we've got some disco going on over here.
Yeah, Tesla tanks are really effective against GLA.
Yeah.
As you can see with that Stinger side.
Yep.
I see some shock troopers as well, which are obviously...
Yeah, and there was also a... Ooh!
Did he just shoot his own... Oh no! That's a hijacker who took over one of the Tesla tanks!
And the Tesla tank is the lead as well! I thought...
I was confused. I thought for a second, did he just shoot his own stuff?
Yeah. That was funny though. That was funny. But the BMP, or one of the BMPs, also had at least one code script in with goggles, because I saw some self-detection going on while the stuff was moving in here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what MedX is going to do at this point, because if he's just going to let this slide, then Crimson is going to beat him. Here comes another hijacker.
Yeah.
But he notices it in time.
That was a heist. Yeah, to be honest, I've actually put well, oh, on there I thought that was something already. I put Counter-Strike Global Offense on my Steam wishlist as well, because I figured that
Seems like the hijacker is making another run for the Tesla tank and succeeding!
Oh, you got it! Yep, there you go. Because, if I'm to play an FPS online, I do want to play it with people that I know and just make a stream out of it if it's possible, as MedX has just given up. And, just have fun with it, because games to me are about having fun. I don't mind sucking at a game, but I just want to have fun. I want to be interactive with the community, with my viewers. So
yeah, well, if you want to shoot a lot of cops in sort of like waves, so to say,
yeah,
and then get away with a lot of gold or something else, and Payday is definitely a game that you could try out. They have been doing sales occasionally. I would actually recommend waiting for one of those, because at those points when there's a sale, they usually also put all the DLC on a sale as well, which is quite worth your while, because it adds new weapons, new maps, usually some other new fancy items that you can use. And then you could probably buy all of it like for a reasonable price. I think the last sale that we had, you could buy the game plus all the DLC for under $20 or something like that.
Well, I do have some experience with Counter-Strike, because I used to play it just friendly at a friend's place, so I kind of know what it's about. But like I said, I just want to play with I did play the original Counter-Strike a lot with the on LANs as well, but not any of the newer ones though. But yeah, if I am to, I'm gonna just put it on my Steam wishlist and see whatever happens. I think Rocky Shores would be a good map for this one.
Yeah, that's a fairly fair
Although I don't
map.
think Ulater has the map pack installed.
I don't see any messages that he doesn't have the map installed either, or something, or is that just locally?
I think that may just be locally because I'm the host of it.
I would recommend selecting a different map
And
because we know how to transfer the thing doesn't work. He doesn't apparently.
Okay, then I'm just gonna set an official map. Bitter Winter, would that be good? Barren Bad? Yeah, Barren Badlands. Let's just go with this one. Right. Oh, he's going as ECA this time. Oh.
We shall see what happens.
Evolve is amazing. I actually played a little bit of Evolve on Gamescom, and it kind of looks fun. You know, it definitely...
yeah, it's like a co-op shooter where one player plays as a monster which can constantly evolve into stronger, bigger things, right?
Yep.
I haven't really seen or played any of it, but the concept is certainly interesting, and what I've seen on trailers looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that the main developer was actually one of the main concept artists for Command & Conquer General, as a matter of fact, and as well as Yuri's Revenge and Dreadlord 2.
Really? Cool.
Yeah, yep.
Cool.
Mr. Phil Robb, as he goes by.
Okay.
Like, he made most of the concepts for Yuri's Revenge, like he pretty much designed Boris, how he would look, and a bunch of other units that don't immediately. Oh yeah, the Lasher tank as well as the MiG bomber that Boris calls in, and a bunch of other things.
Cool. Cool. So it's just a concept art draw.
Well, I would say it's more.
Basically, or.
Well, I would say more that he's more of a designer, so to say, because you also always have a bunch of concept artists on the team. And we are no
maker, as they call it in the Dreadlord 2 Yuri's Revenge modding.
Well, not really that. You know, a concept artist usually designs, units before they are actually made into a 3D model or a voxel in that particular case.
Yeah, so that's just a drawer, someone who draws a picture of something, and that is the concept art.
Yeah, the concept art is just what you would call it, or a designer.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
In our particular team, it's. Both Comrade and IPS are the concept artists who design most of our units that aren't directly based off real-life equivalents.
Yeah, I've actually asked IPS to make me a drawing, and he asked me if it was supposed to be a commission. I said just do it whenever you feel like it. Just if you're bored and you don't have anything else to do, anything else to draw, then you can draw this, and that would be fun.
May have to remind him of that occasionally, because he usually forgets that sort of thing if you don't remind him of that.
Oh, I will. I will. But it basically, that particular drawing describes a dream I occasionally have.
Okay.
Just imagine a post-apocalyptic Amsterdam Square, the Dome, with a large pile of bones, a throne on top of it, and me sitting on there smoking. And as you know, in real life I don't smoke.
Well, smoking as in a smoking carcass, or smoking a cigarette?
Smoking a cigarette.
Okay.
But as you know, in real life I don't smoke.
Of course.
Because you've been here. But yeah, that's I dream of shattered bones and screams, a place where I am king, where damaged bodies pose in lost in erotic scenes of pain.
Okay, I just saw a technical getting loaded up with 5 terrorists, so we're gonna see that famous terror rush.
Yep. Probably gonna go around the north, maybe? No, he's just loading it up with other stuff. Those observation vans can actually also carry infantry, right? Am I right about
No, they cannot.
They can't.
No, they cannot. No, the command truck can actually carry workers.
Workers, yeah. Well, he's going into the south, as you can see.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Need to take care of something here.
And this is XAttus just preparing. I see another technical moving in, closer. Probably as distraction fire, meat shield, but doesn't do it. Could we see some concepts as a Christmas gift in about a year's time for Rise of the Red? Well, Spayon, you're a beta tester yourself, aren't you? So my question to you is, why aren't you joining us on stream? Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, that's Chia just firing at the observation van. We need OP ship in Rise of the Reds. Well, technical moving in, but it's been spotted by. Ooh, wow! Whoa! Fly! Fly! Couple of Japanese moving in over here. Hey, Rage Monkey, you missed a whole bunch. We're already well into the second hour of the stream. Couple of Japanese moving in here. And going for the command truck. Being undeployed and being loaded up. No radar. Wasn't good enough for streams. I see. You should definitely try it. Now you're a beta tester. You have access to the beta. You should join us because that's fun. That is fun. Seems that neither player has captured the oil derricks. Scorpion's driving the Jeopards out of the base here. I'm not gonna make a longer stream for you, Rage Monkey Fox, because I've got other stuff to do as well. Hey kitty! How you doing? Lurking? If you're lurking, you're jerky. Ain't that right? Couple of warhounds that I see here. That's the solar reactor going up for Ulater. He's a bit slow. He's probably has a reason for that. Modifying his position. You account. Worth a shot. Yes, you can do what you want, kitty. Because you're exotic kitty. My hands, my business. Yup. XAttus going for tier 1 as well at the moment, with a black market over here.
I have returned.
Thou hast returned. Yes.
Okay, let's see. Did I miss anything? I'm seeing a bunch of quad cannons here.
Yeah, you didn't miss much. The Jeopards, there were a couple of Jeopards going in from the south over here.
Now they're going a couple of in.
Scorpion tanks managed to get rid of them, and they were giving chase. Jeopards now going for the supply slash follow over here, but Scorpion's coming out. There you go. Chasing them away again.
Now the Scorpions are a bit unfortunately placed due to the tunnel exit there.
Yeah. But beyond that, you didn't miss much.
Mm-hmm.
Although, like I said, neither player went for the oil derricks just yet. Do they even know? No, we're not gonna go there. That was just a joke and I ended right here. Couple of Panthers that I see, so that's tier 1 salvage for possible for that.
Yeah, and the bug has been fixed, so it actually drops salvage properly.
Ah, yes. Indeed. That was a bug that was discovered earlier on, and it has been fixed indeed. I see. Oh, rocket buggies spotted for XAttus here.
There's actually also an interesting thread going on the forums right now where people asked us and the beta testers, what's the funniest bug you encountered during development? Like, yeah. That's actually kind of interesting to think back about that, because you usually just like, okay, that's a problem, we'll fix it, and moving on, and then don't really think about it. But you know, it's kind of comical at times, especially the scrap fountain that Bruins posted about.
Scrap fountain.
Yeah, that was a very strange bug, which occasionally happened when a supply truck from the Russians was destroyed, and then there was like the wreck, and when another supply truck was destroyed right on top of that wreck, it caused an infinite scrap fountain, so to say. which never ended, and
Ooh.
eventually lagged the game beyond playability, and anything that came near it apparently got killed by the scrap fountain, which was very odd and very amusing at the same time.
Maybe you want to post a link to that topic, because I think Light Owning is asking for that particular topic.
Okay, I'll go do that right away. In the meantime, I see there's an engagement going on.
Yep, here in the north, in the central northern part of the map. Rocket Buggy's trying to open fire, and then the quad cannons and scorpion tanks retaliating as well. And Rage Monkey Fox was asking when I'm going to be uploading this on YouTube, whenever I can. You know, I've got other stuff to do today as well.
Or as soon as you can, would probably be the more correct answer. I see some tier 1 salvage, as Ulater is being flanked from all sides. I'm not sure why he's doing there. Driving into the base like that.
Well, I guess he's just want to go as fast as possible.
Yeah, well, they're all gonna die now. Especially with that amount of rocket buggies.
Yeah, and of course all the other stuff coming from behind as well. Beacon was placed by Ulater. There and there, for some odd reason. Is he planning more tier 1 salvage?
Where the fuck did this shit come from? Well,
shit?
from the north. He's referring to all the units.
Yeah. Okay, see you later, Rage Monkey Fox. Thanks for joining anyway. Bye bye.
But yeah, Ulater basically just gave him tier 1 salvage because it's like right in front of his hideout.
I think that was pretty much the whole purpose of it, because Ulater did ask the chat what they wanted to see, and I guess that this was the result. Just wanted to see some
And XAttus
Although,
just wasted it by driving it over with a rocket buggy. Good job!
Yep. But there's still tier 1 salvage over here, which literally just disappeared.
Yep. And now he builds a cycle. Well, too late.
Too little, too late. Can't build stuff on the flanks due to terrain.
I have actually updated this map for the next internal to actually make it easier to build certain on certain areas.
Yeah, you flattened it a little bit, right?
Yeah, and I also removed some of the supplies because the amount of supplies on this map is way too high for just 2 players.
Yeah, that's probably the central ones, the one in the north and the south, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. No auto cannon recyclers for you.
Well, not auto cannons. We're actually just recoilless rifles.
Yeah.
Which are basically just tank cannons.
Uh-huh. Wow, Ulater's already given up.
Apparently.
Four dogs versus 1. Yeah, pretty much. We need more World War I games. Actually, I know of a World War I game that is the predecessor of Battlefield. And that's called Codename Eagle. And that game is ages old. But it pretty much is a Battlefield in World War I. And it does have a Zeppelin, which has 9,999 health. And I remember playing it with a friend of mine at his place via a local area network, and it was a crap ton of fun. And it had bikes with side panels.
Did you also have cavalry?
No horses.
Okay, because traditional cavalry was like it last appeared in a major conflict was in World War I.
No time. MedX versus Strange Dog. Very well. Probably the last map.
Match for today.
Match, yes, match. Map. Oh, what? Looking for a map. Final Crusade. Yeah, let's go with Final Crusade. Again.
Battle
This
Crusade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winter. Let's do it.
Yeah. The manly rematch.
Yep. Oh baby. Battlefield 1918.
There's also for those who.
You're not set to observer.
Oh,
this time.
my bad. You might wanna. You have to change something real quick for me to be able to do that.
There you go. Let's go. Last match of the day, folks.
Anyway, what I was wanting to say, for those of you, and my game just errored, is everybody else loading?
Yeah, everyone else is loading. I'll just tell the players to keep on going.
Yes, I will watch the stream instead. Anyway, as I was saying, the if any of you play Company of Heroes, there is actually a the Great War mod for that actually as well, which is definitely worth checking out.
Okay.
Which is also a Company of Heroes being a World War II RTS, a very good World War II RTS, I might add, is actually has a very well-made World War I mod for it actually.
Cool.
Which also includes all the unpleasant things of chemical warfare that particular war featured as well.
Okay. Keep going. Just hope that they read it. Keep going. Right, you've been kicked out of the game.
Good.
Yes, you are late, Bruce, because this is already the last match of today.
Apparently he had a power outage, from
Could
what
be.
I
Yep.
what he just mentioned. It just came from a power cut.
Yep. Ah, yes, this map. Sapless Reigns. Admiral Alex. Hey, MedX. Hey, I see you there. MedX is immediately going for a barracks here in the southern city, which is he positions it beyond the supplies. And I see the crane moving down here as well. Third stream in a row we have this map. Yeah, I just pick them pretty much at random and try to make sure that they're not take the middle or die. And if it just happens to be this map every single time, it happens to be this map every single time.
This one doesn't really take a middle or die, however.
No, and that's why I do this map more often, because it isn't take the middle or die.
Yeah, speaking of take the middle or die, I've actually been modifying a lot of the original maps actually to make them less like that.
Okay.
Like there were particular maps where I had 2 oil derricks in the center. Now this wasn't as much as a problem in the current or public release right now, because you can just destroy the oil derricks if you so desire. But however, being able to repair the oil derricks obviously changes all of that. So I've, for instance, that particular map in question, which eludes the name of him right now, which had 2 oil derricks in the very center of the map, I've just replaced with 2 giant craters, because there was already scorch marks all over those that area anyway. And that instantly makes the map a lot more fair.
Yep. Excuse me. Let's let out a little burp. SoraZ
You are
going up
excused.
for MedX right now. Is anything happening here in the north? Not just yet. Oh, connection issues.
I do find it funny how both MedX and Transdog both got randomized as their, kind of base faction, so to say, the one they play the most.
Yeah, you're right. It's Russia versus ECA. Mainly Russia versus.
Is the connection error still present, or has it been?
It
oh,
has
it has
been.
been.
It's over. It was just
Yeah,
a couple
just
of
it
seconds.
yeah, it just popped on screen on the stream.
Dust Devil says.
Dust Devil. That is probably the map indeed, where it had 2 oil derricks in the very center.
Yep. Let's see some components. You could not resist stubborn pony, neither can I. Purge. The purge it is. See? Neither was I, neither could I. Right, let's see. Oh, MedX going really fast on the technology here, already going for the research lab. And some urban conflict here in the center. Where is this gonna go?
As always on this particular map.
Yeah. War factory going. Oh no, that's the industrial. Why the hell is Crimson building an industrial plant over there?
I'm not sure where is he building it.
Near the city. Also has his weapons bunker up there.
I don't know.
Me neither. Me neither. Is MedX the most skilled ECA player in the roster? I don't know. It is his favorite faction if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, pretty much. Although Knas also plays ECA quite well, it's just that he usually prefers playing the Russian faction instead.
Or China.
Or China, yes.
Yes. I think that it's Russia, China, ECA for him then.
Yeah, mostly.
Oh, I see a Buratino over here already at the edge. But Crimson also does a decent job with ECA, I think. I mean, I've seen him play ECA a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
See, smoke grenades being activated here. So Buratino is just using its full barrage on the supply track, actually destroying it right away, or it was already damaged enough. Seeing a helipad over here, war factory up there, industrial plant, another power plant going up here, barracks. Of course it can be SoraZ. Of course your favorite faction can also be your worst faction. Who is the skilled GLA player? That has to be Ulater, Prince Printer.
Yeah, and XAttus as well.
XAttus also plays a very mean, mean GLA.
Yeah, although XAttus prefers the approach of bomb trucks and demo tracks.
Yeah.
Or trucks, I should say, not tracks.
Trucks, yeah. And MedX's roster is complete with a deployment zone, although not yet tier 2 economy. Probably gonna wait on that a little while because he still has plenty of resources to go and capture. He's going for the expansion here in the north, for the large supply pile.
I see that as well. Although I think this match will actually be mostly decided in that city, or that urban area rather.
Yeah, probably. So I see a Hunchback and a Harrier. Hunchback just going down, so I was unfortunately unable to see whether it did or did not have thermal barracks. Hello Sneak, how you doing? XAttus and the 40 bomb trucks.
XAttus and the 40 bomb trucks! We're keeping that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna type that in the Skype chat.
XAttus and the 40 bomb trucks.
That was awesome. That was that. Oh, he does have nice. Crimson has both the Goliath system and thermal barracks, as you saw the flares going down here right now. Oh, Hunchback going down, but there is a grumble over there. Oh, and MedX is trying to capture the supply warehouse. Success! He did it. He captured the supply warehouse of Crimson.
Now he can build supply trucks with guns.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Good for him. Warhound coming in. Does have the repair upgrade. And he does build a supply truck with guns. Okay, see you later, Bruce. Still, thanks for joining. Sorry to hear about your power cut. But that stuff happens, unfortunately. Tear gas coming in. As Crimson just made a mista. Is that another mista? Yeah, that's another mista.
Yeah, I saw that mista turning that poor engineer into minced meat.
Yep.
The supply trucks are unmanned because they got destroyed and recovered, Dutchy.
Yes. Money check trench dog sitting at 3,500 and MedX sitting at 7,000. There you go. Derp. Maybe we're gonna see the Shielka, the promo pick up this week.
Actually, kind of surprised me because a lot of people on Facebook didn't actually know what it was.
Okay. Well, it hasn't been shown that often, of course. You know,
Well,
not
it
a
has
lot of
been.
people use the armor reserves effectively. But I like it, you know. I just like reinforcements in general, so...
You like reinforcements in generals?
Yeah. Oh, that joke again. I never like generals in general. Yeah. Well. And now Crimson trying to recapture the supply warehouse, but it got sold, unfortunately. So MedX even managed to get some money out of that.
Yeah, although that's peanuts, however.
Yeah.
Because you get a...
Howitzer positions going up now. Another watchtower.
Yeah, now that the mortar pits are starting to go up in the urban area, however, it's going to become increasingly difficult for French Dog to hold on to that area.
Yeah, especially with Howitzer position down there too. Gun turret. Another gun turret coming up here. And of course MedX having control of the northwest, pretty much. We're completely forgetting about that, it seems. Still no tier 2 economy. Game froze. Almost. This match is gonna take a long time, I reckon. I hope not.
Knas is asking if you could save the replay of this game, by the way. It's basically when the game ends, you just click on the save replay button. Yeah.
Okay, after that, you're just gonna have to figure out how to get that all sorted out.
Oh yeah, he'll be able to help you in that department. I'm sure of that. It's just that he obviously would like to see the replay of it, and obviously you're the only person he could probably relay that message to right now, as the others would not be capable of doing that.
Yep. And hello there, Eric Hartman, 3470, and hello Cody from 123. How you doing? Last match of today, so you're late. I see a couple of scout dogs here near the command center. Staff's trying to take care of the stuff here in the building. And we've got Claymore. Also doing some damage here. But missing the moustache. Needs to move Jaeger into Crimson's base and GG. Another tear gas strike coming in. Painful. Yo! Tear gas. Crimson will be out of money soon. Yeah, well, he's sitting at 5,200 at the moment. MedX.
I'm seeing some purple in Trench Dog's base, by the way, on the stream. I'm not sure what.
Scout dogs. Scout dogs.
Okay.
I saw that before, so I actually showed that earlier on. But yeah, howitzers and claymores all firing. with the mortar, it's just gonna be, well, annoying. It's also on the Pandora. Well, maybe we're gonna see the Pandora.
If the game lasts that long.
Yeah. What's the timer on the tear gas strike?
I believe it's 3 minutes or 2.2 minutes and 30 seconds.
VDV drop incoming. Oh, nice. Crimson going for the aggressive approach here. That is, I think, a rank 2. Because I'm seeing 2 tanks being dropped.
There's 2 of the
1 and the...
BDM 4.
Yeah. And what's this? Another plane coming in. Making a turn. Oh.
Could be that it failed to drop one of the infantry during the initial attempt, and that might be making another turn for it.
Okay. Or maybe not happen before, but they will. That takes care of all of that. The Bulldog turret took care of it.
Yeah, that will probably solve most of the problems very rapidly.
Yeah. Bulldogs. Can't say I like them.
They're very fun to use, though.
Yeah, if you...
They're not very fun to be used against, so
Nope.
you don't.
Yeah.
Bulldogs, yes. Can't say hello. Oh, okay, you were quoting Crimson.
Yeah. How's the position of firing at the power plant for the barracks over here? Yeah, that's just not gonna work.
And yeah, but like you said at the start, I never quite understood why he built, you know, his important structures at the front line.
Yeah. I love Bulldogs. SWR does have the beta, right?
Yeah, he does.
I thought
He
so.
does
I
have
said
beta
earlier, while you were away, I said to him that he should join us on the stream. But he said that there's all the computer couldn't run it, and maybe his new computer can. So just try to encourage him. So you said no, that's not Goliath either.
Coalition?
Coalition. I've been researched. Damn, and I couldn't even think of that. I suck. I suck as a commentator. No. I'm awesome. No. You. You. Jäger is Jaguar. No, it's Hunter actually. Not a Jäger strike over here.
Yes, the German pronunciation of Jäger is indeed Hunter.
Just like Krieger is warrior.
Yep.
So maybe that should be another hero. Der Krieger. Actually, there's oh, mole mine layer.
Oh, okay.
Spotted.
Yeah, also regarding... Go ahead.
Sending his wines to the weapons bunker.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, also the mole mine layer has been tweaked, by the way. You know, some of the people who have played and used mole mine layers before may have noticed that when a structure is destroyed, the mines would actually usually detonate on their path. This no longer happens actually. When the mines, when the target the mines were going after is actually destroyed prematurely, the mines will stop and remain in the position where they were.
That's a bit of a smart bomb, I guess.
Basically, yes. And also, if you place a mole mine in as a mine in an area, and if a technical drives by it and really quickly drives away from it, the mole mine will automatically stop trying to chase it after 7 seconds and just, you know, reactivate as mine.
Cool.
So they're very intelligent mines now, so to say.
Nice. Hey Kitty, I did see you there. I did see you just say mew. Mew.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
this is a very very specific type of audience that we're dealing with, that I'm catering to. Not a bulldog turret over here in the south, in the east. Take care of the barracks and cash town.
Oh, it's called the MedX, huh?
The MedX, yeah. MedX.
or the Balex.
No, the Balex is for the Chinese.
Of course.
And the MedX is for the Russians. That's the side note. And from other matches. Yeah. Bulldogs could use less HP. No, they should be way more powerful. Just to annoy Crimson. But yeah, Crimson really had an odd strategy where he placed his building. I don't understand it at all. And this is going to do it for him. Because he just lost his industrial plant and his weapons bunker. And his... oh, that's MedX. So yeah. That just literally put Crimson back into tier 0, unfortunately.
Yeah. I don't think he has a... wait, I'm seeing some stuff. I think he para-dropped a lot of things right above his base. I'm not sure if that's already gone by the time it actually it actually shows up, but...
No, I see it right now. That was another VDV drop.
Okay.
Started to assault the logistics center here in the north. Or not the north, but north of the base. And now it got destroyed. Harriers and the
Yak
Tigers were enough.
Wrecking the vehicles.
And the Yak Mammoths as well, so yeah. And Trenchlock is calling GG. With this, yeah, it's pretty obvious that there's no hope for Trenchlock to ever get a hold of the map, the match.
No, no. There's way too many. You have mortar pits and all that other stuff.
Yep.
And I do not agree with the statement about the Bulldog, however, because, you know, to get the Bulldog turret that MedX is actually using, you do need to invest 2 generals points in it. Yeah. And so the first one only has the machine guns, so...
Save replay, right?
Yeah, save replay, and then enter a name. And then you can save it.
Stream Crimson versus MedX. Crimson? No, not Crimson. Crimson. And replay saved. Good. I did it. Well, folks, that's all the time we have for today. Doing a little stretch on my end here. I hope you all enjoyed this. I certainly did. It was a lot of fun.
A good stream indeed.
A good stream.
With little to no problems, which is good.
And yeah, with that, I'm gonna be ending things off for today. I hope you all enjoyed this. Hunter, thanks for joining me.
Yes, pleasure as always.
Are you gonna be here next week?
Next week I won't be here, but I've already made arrangements for Mr. Crimson to return.
So next week we're gonna start an hour later at 15 or 3 p.m. GMT instead of the 2 p.m. GMT that we did today. And the week after that, I think is gonna be the weekend of the 31st, which I am correct. It's gonna be the 1st. I'm not gonna be home, so next week is gonna be the last stream of January.
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna be the last stream of January either way, but on the 1st of February there is not going to be a stream because I'll be away for the weekend to celebrate my birthday with my family.
Alright then.
So, beyond that, I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope to see you all next week at 3 p.m. GMT. I will be putting up a countdown properly when it's close to the stream. I'm Hecthor Doomhammer. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.